The old gods have fallen silent. New pantheons are going to wage war. New myths, new monsters, new god powers. This is the next age of mythology. Or at least what I want to see being added. Adding new pantheons to Age of Mythology is an exciting idea for me. So far they have added the Chinese, which is a rework from the older game, and they just released the Japanese, and I'm having a blast with them. But I'm looking to the future, and I'm looking to ask the question, what if Age of Mythology finally adds the Aztecs? A culture fueled by divine warfare, terrifying gods, and cosmic balance through blood. With jaguar warriors, obsidian weapons, star demons, and a pantheon that demands sacrifice, the Aztecs could bring a truly unique flavor, one of dread, glory, and mythic power. In this video, I'll be discussing the gods, minor and major gods, their myth units, and their military. So let's get into the video. It's not Age of Mythology without the gods, the minor and the major gods. In my research, I have found a few gods that I feel like fit the best when it comes to being major gods and minor gods. So let's start with the major gods. So let's start with Tezcatlipoca.
Huitzilopochtli.
Huitzilopochtli. Sorry about that, my pronunciations are not the best with these names.
Say it again.
Huitzilopochtli.
No, Huitzilopochtli.
Huitzilopochtli. Okay, he is the god of war and of the sun. And this dude looks really cool, but also has one of the cutest names for a guy that looks like this. The hummingbird of the south. Anyways, this guy can give a boost to your military with blood and sun powers. His god power can be blood drain, to drain the blood of the enemy units to make them weak, and then they could be brought back to your temples for blood sacrifices to gain favor. More on how we gain favor as the Aztecs later. Next up we have Quetzalcoatl.
What?
Quetzalcoatl.
No, Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatl. Okay, the Rayquaza looking dude. He is the god of the sky, wind, wisdom, and fertility. Anything else, he'd just be the god of everything. He can make upgrading technologies cheaper from the forge, or even make them free until you get to the last set. He can also upgrade your flying units, which gives me PTSD of the flying meta in Marvel Rivals. His god power can be a gentle gust of wind that makes boats move faster, and as well as your flying units, and make them both more powerful. Lastly, of the major gods, we have Tezcatlipoca.
You did it right?
Did I do it right?
Tezcatlipoca.
Tezcatlipoca.
No, Tezcatlipoca.
Tezcatlipoca. Cool. He is the god of sorcery, night, and fate. He's known as one of the most complex gods to the Aztecs, and some believe he is the most important god. He is the master of deception and illusions. He can make your scout units stealthy and create curses. His god power can be an illusion where it creates a fake army, but inside that illusion are your real army, and once they nearly kill somebody, they drag them back to your base for sacrifices. The Aztecs can have a spearman as a scout who doesn't do too much damage, but he has a cool ability where he could run through the trees and other obstacles, and if you use this god as your major god, when you're in the trees, your scout actually is invisible. Now let's go to the minor gods, and I have a couple of them that I want to share with you guys, as well as their myth units. So first off we have Xipe Totec. Xipe Totec. Xipe Totec. He is the god of fertility, seasonal renewal, and spring. His god power can be called Fertile Spring, where the players get an area of effect where any slaves that is farming or cutting down wood does it much faster and has a gain carrying capacity. The myth unit you could get for choosing him will be the Nagual.
Nagual.
Nagual. They are believed to be witches or supernatural. So for this video, we're going to be considering them as supernatural beings so that they can be considered a myth unit.
They are basically considered the skinwalkers of the Mexican folklore.
Yeah, they can be shapeshifters who can change to other myth units or even animals and be used as a scout. Alright, next for the minor god is Mictlantecuhtli.
Say it again.
Mictlantecuhtli. Xihuateteucli.
Mictlantecuhtli.
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 Mictlantecuhtli. Cool. He is the lord of the underworld and one of the coolest looking gods I have ever seen. He looks so badass. His god power can be called Death Touch. You click on an enemy and they just die instantly. He also gives more favor from sacrifices. His myth unit would be the Cihuateteo.
Which one?
Cihuateteo. Do you not know that one?
Cihuateteo? That's what you mean?
Yeah.
Cihuateteo.
Cihuateteo, sometimes referred to as an Aztec vampire, but primarily known as a woman who died in childbirth. The ability they can have is making your enemy soldiers go mad and attack each other, or just the stun caused by seizures that also does a small amount of damage. When it comes to the military units, they are typically spear throwers or just regular spearmen, but they have a really cool weapon that's a sword made of wood and obsidian called a Ahuitzotl. The Aztecs have so many cool weapons to choose from, but one thing they are not known for is siege weapons. If you want something that can easily destroy buildings, you can have them use god powers that make enemy buildings more fragile, or myth units that do that for you as well, or just people with giant clubs that can destroy buildings very easily like the destroyers, or just let them use a battering ram like the Norse do. The heroes can have two different classes: the jaguar soldiers or the eagle warriors. You will have multiple heroes for each one, but they are named just like how the Greeks have them with their own abilities, but they have similar abilities if they are the jaguar or the eagle. If they're the jaguar, they could do like a pounce attack and do quite a bit of damage, and the eagles could go into the air doing some ranged damage where only archers or other flying units can get to them. Lastly, how do the Aztecs gain favor? Each pantheon has a unique way of gaining favor, and I think the Aztecs can have the coolest one, but the hardest to balance. These gods thrive on sacrifice, and it would be cool to see your soldiers capturing enemy units before they die to sacrifice them at the temples, or you can train some soldiers to go into the temple to fight each other, and the hero and the last one remaining is the victor, and the dead one is what you use to gain favor, or you could do a mix of both. But that's how I think the Aztecs can be added to Age of Mythology. What do you guys think? What gods do you guys want to see, myth units or technologies? Let me know in the comments down below, and if you like this video, hit the thumbs up, and if you want to see more content like this where I talk about video games, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. But before I go, I want to leave you guys with a tease on the next pantheon that I'll be talking in the next video.